Hello everyone, my name is Aidan. Today I would like to talk about sports coaching. Recently in Japanese schools, work style reform is promoted step by step. For example, transition of club activities to local communities. Up until now, club activities were done by schools and taught by teachers. However, in future, the club activities will move to local communities. In addition, according to Kyoiku Shimbun, the number of club activity instructors that were dispatched to junior high school were increased by almost 3 times. So that means we need more coaches for sports who knows how to coach. So it is necessary for us to know how to coach good. The purpose of my research is to examine a good way to coach sports players. This is today's outline. First, I will talk about rules and athletes' motivation. Second is the coaching and players' ability. And third, I will introduce the psychological competitive ability. And the last is the conclusion. First, I will talk about how rules affect motivation. According to Yazawa, if coach says positive words to players, for example, you got better, that was a good play, we need your power. If coach says that, players get motivated. On the other hand, if coach says negative words to players, for example, you can't even do that, you suck, and you're stupid. If coach says that, player gets demotivated. Next is the relationship between coaching and players' ability. Omichi and Kitaiguchi did a following experiment. They brought up people who cannot do 10 times of lifting for soccer, and they divided into 3 different types of coaching style groups. First group is the coaching with positive words, and second group is coaching with silent, not saying anything, and the third group is coaching with negative words. As a result, positive group took average 2.8 attempts to achieve 10 times of lifting. Silent group took average 5.5 attempts. And negative group took 19.2 attempts. That means if coach says positive words to players' ability will improve more quickly. Next, I will introduce psychological compatibility. I think everyone thinks, what is that? So I will explain it. Psychological compatibility is indicator of mental strengths. That means if psychological compatibility is high, your mentality is strong too. In psychological compatibility, there's 12 elements. For example, fighting spirit and confidence, cooperativeness, and concentration. In addition, it is known that there's a big relationship between psychological compatibility and sports performance. According to Ogata, runners who have fast time for 5,000 meters has high psychological compatibility too, expect the cooperativeness. On the other hand, runners who have slow time for 5,000 meters has low psychological compatibility. That means if you have high psychological compatibility, your performance will go up. Finally, is the conclusion. Let me summarize the point of this research. The purpose of my research was to examine a good way to coach sports players. And I studied how coaches' word affects players' motivation and about psychological competitive ability. From the research, I found that if coach says positive words to players get motivated and their ability will go up. In addition, if psychological compatibility is high, your performance will go up too. I conclude that the good way to coach is to use positive words to players and try to improve their psychological compatibility. This is the references. Thank you for listening.